Hello, everyone. It's day one of the 2 week challenge. So, you should have gotten an email this morning that have some questions for you to start with. And as I described the details, you're going to get every day an email with some things to journal on. And then you'll also get a video from me with some more details, some more concepts or things to think about. So, today, your questions having you think about why you want to stop drinking and what has kept you from doing so in the past. And definitely, I'm sure fears have come up for you about why you haven't done so in the past. You've been scared about what will happen when you stop drinking, or you're relying on the drink to help you de stress, have more fun. All of these things, I just want you to write them down. This is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be looking at your thoughts and feelings behind your struggle, not just the circumstance that I'm on vacation. You may write that down, you're on vacation, but we're going to dig into that. Why, when you go to a happy hour, are you drinking? And it's not just because someone handed you the drink or because you're on the beach and you think it's fun to have a pina colada or a nice mixed cool drink on the beach. It's refreshing. But digging into that more and more, why, keep asking yourself why. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? That's what we want to identify. In the past, you may have done a sober month, which generally is just counting down days of the month, checking them off until you can drink again. And a lot of people do this to prove to themselves that they actually can go for a month or a certain number of days without drinking. But what happens at the end of that month is they haven't dealt with why they needed to take that break. Why are they struggling to begin with to cut back or not drink at all? And that's what we want to get to, because it's dealing with that that's going to help you long term. So, just to start, I want you to start journaling about these thoughts. And what you can do is, when an urge comes up for you to have a drink, just pause and ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? What am I thinking the drink is going to do for me? What am I feeling? So often we have these automatic thoughts. We're not even realizing they're thoughts anymore. And they could be as simple as, I had a long day, I deserve it. I'm stressed and the drink will help relax me. You just want to start becoming aware of these things, because you've probably gotten to the point where you don't even realize that thought is there. It's the end of the day and you just pour yourself a drink. That's where I was, getting out things to make dinner and pouring myself a drink, not even stopping and realizing, why am I doing this? What am I looking to get out of this? And that's all going to be key. The other thing that you can be thinking about is, what's your expectation for these 2 weeks? What do you want to get out of this? Now, you can decide that you don't want to totally stop drinking during these 2 weeks. You just want to cut back. I do encourage you to take the 2 weeks off. Then you're really going to see what comes up for you. I know for some of you that brings up immediate panic. And I remember being in that same place. So you can choose to do whatever works for you. That's how I coach people. Almost everyone that comes to me for coaching does not want to totally stop drinking. They want to wind up being able to just feel more in control, drink less than they are at the moment. So if that's how you feel, I would coach you so that's your end goal. But I do think it helps to say you're going to just take 2 weeks off. And again, different from just doing a sober month where you're just relying on willpower, you would take these 2 weeks off, but be thinking about what's coming up for you, addressing why this is challenging, not just relying on willpower. We do want to change the actual habit, but we also want to change your thinking about drinking. So that's the goal. The goal is to change your relationship with alcohol. Okay, so day one, I know you can do this. You may start out and think this is easy. I can go for a few days. This isn't a problem for me. Or you may be panicked about it. Either way, just be writing this down. There's nothing right and nothing wrong. We want to go into this with curiosity at all times, no judgment, no shame. I've been where you are, and don't beat yourself up. That only is going to make the process feel even worse for you and be more challenging. So just go into it thinking this is something I'm choosing to do. I want to do this, and I'm just going to look at this with curiosity and ask a lot of questions to myself, journal things down, and be really objective about everything. All right, you guys, I know you can do this. Look for the next email tomorrow, get those journals out, and start writing things down. All right, have a great rest of the day.